I'm not too good. I'm very premenstrual. I've got such a bloat going on. Oh, a nightmare. Anyway, I have been reading some of your comments after my last astrology and makeup video, and I'm so pleased to see that you all enjoyed it. It was fun, wasn't it? And you would like me to do some more, so I will, you know, and maybe that will be like a Monday video, because my Monday videos is where I share things about my life, my interests, my hobbies and all that. So probably if I ever do it, I do it on Mondays, and maybe the next one I do, we will go sign by sign, you know, like the characteristics of each sign. But I had a comment from one of you asking me if I could next time do a video about Bible for Christian followers of mine. And I've replied to this comment, but I will just say to you my stance on that, because you might not have seen that comment. So I said I will never ever talk about religion. First of all, my channel is not about religion. It's not a God channel, and astrology is not a religion. It's just my hobby, one of my interests. I will not talk about religion, because there is so many different religions out there that someone somewhere would always be offended. And I think religion is, and what you believe in, is such a personal thing, and it should stay that way. It's something for you, for your own peace of mind, for your own good, and you don't need to shout it from a rooftop. It's something really personal to everyone. Who am I to tell you what you should believe in? There is so many gods out there, and why should one religion say that their religion is right and the other one isn't? So I think that we should be more open-minded, accepting and tolerant of others and others' beliefs, as long as they don't hurt anybody by doing that. Because believe me, I know a lot of people that claim to be Christian but are absolutely awful people. So, you know, as long as you don't hurt anybody and it's just something that makes your life better, it's fine with me. And as long as you don't push it down my throat. I will never talk about my beliefs, and you don't need to talk to me about yours. It's very, very personal. And I think if we were more accepting and tolerant of all of that, there would be more peace in this world. If you think about it, all the wars throughout the ages were mostly caused by religion. So, you know, like they say, don't ever talk at dinner table about religion or politics. It is very personal, and you should stay that way. So I just wanted to say that. And I am very open-minded. You know, whatever you want to believe is your business. As long as you don't shove it down my throat and you don't hurt anybody by believing what you believe, then it's fine with me. I'm going to eat my banana for more strength. Need some carb, some quick release carbs, because I'm going to be doing strength training today, weights. So now, so this week I have quite a quiet week. I want to do some more like autumn fashion videos, but honestly they are the worst videos to film. There's so much organizing and work going to it, but I want to do some of those. I'm also going at the end of the week. Sorry, shouldn't be eating and talking. To see Dr. Gorman, the plastic surgeon in Highgate. So I've never been there, and I looked at the journey, and train and tube journey is like over 2 hours, but if I drive there I can get there in 1 hour and 4 minutes apparently. So I'm going to drive there. I booked myself a parking space in someone's driveway, you know those websites, park in my driveway or just park. I think they are amazing, so I'm going to do that. I might take you with me. I don't know what I'm having done, and I think I might have a bit more filler under my eyes. I've noticed my eyes are getting a bit loose again, so I might have a bit of filler in that. Also, I know I promised you to do like few looks with the new Charlotte Tilbury's palette, and I'm doing it. I filmed one, but obviously if I want to put it in one video, I can't film them all on one day, because I would have to apply it, remove it, apply it, remove it. So I filmed one, and you know, like days like today I couldn't film it because I'm going to the gym, so I'm not going to put full face of makeup, eyeshadow and everything. So it will be coming, that video. I just have to find at least 4 days to film it, because you can easily do 4 looks out of that palette and then some more. I haven't bought any makeup I think for 2 or 3 weeks now, and I feel like I really need to stop buying makeup because I have so much. And you know, sometimes I just buy it to review it, not because I want to buy it, and I don't think I should be doing that. There is so many channels out there that are just review channels, and very good review channels, that I don't feel I really need to do a review. If I fancy a product and I think I will like it, I buy it, and then when I do a video using it, I can tell you if I like it or not. Otherwise, you know, I have so many foundations and so many that I don't like, that, you know, it's just a waste of money. So as I told you before, because I have an obsessive personality, Nisha has swapped her obsession from buying makeup to buying clothes. You know how I always say, oh, I don't really buy much clothes in winter. Well, I obviously lied, because this winter, well, there are a few specific things that I'm looking for, and I can't find exactly what I'm looking for, so that's what's happening. Okay, my lovelies, I'll see you soon. Hello, my lovelies. So I am on my way to London to see Dr. Gorman, and would you believe it's Saturday today? The M4 and M25, the section of it where I need to be on, is closed. They demolishing some bridge, so it's been closed all weekend, and I have to go back roads. So I think I'm going on A40. So if you hear my sat nav, forgive, because I wouldn't know where I'm going. Thankfully the weather is not too bad. It's 18 degrees and it's not raining. That's the most important thing. And the traffic is bad here already. Yeah, so it's quite exciting. So, like I said, my plan is to maybe just have a tiny bit of filler under my eyes, because like I said before, I'm seeing a bit of baggage appearing. And remember, you know, remember with the eye bags, not everybody that has eye bags is a good candidate for fillers under eyes, because that depends what your bags are caused by. If you already have like a hanging pouch, then putting fillers in would make it worse. I have more of a hollowness, so like loss of volume here. That's why I can still have some fillers there. And I don't know what else I'm going to have done. Probably nothing. But yeah, I've had this planned for a while anyway. What else? Oh, you know, like I thought that, you know, the little vertical lines that you get here, that can be addressed with filler. But do you remember when I did the Q&As with Dr. Gorman, he said that no, because you don't really want to put filler on this border because that gives you that trout pout then. I think you treat that with Botox, so I don't think I would have anything in my lips. And I know I've said something before, and some people, not that they were not happy, but asked me about it, you know, oh, I didn't have my lips done. That wasn't because I don't agree with people having their lips done. No problem whatsoever. It's just that before I was going and talking about it, some people were leaving comments, oh my god, you know, you're probably gonna come back with duck lips and all this. So that's why I said it. Oh look, I haven't had my lips done, not because I have anything against people having their lips done, because if I felt that I want my lips bigger, then I would do it.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, 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 you are the solution.
Hi my lovelies, sorry I didn't talk to you when I got here, but it was a nightmare journey. It's supposed to take me an hour and 5 minutes to get here, and it took me 2.5 hours because I had to avoid motorway and there were roadworks everywhere. I'm speaking funny because all this is numbed. But I talk to you about it tomorrow a bit more because I really want to get home now, and I hope it's not going to take me as long. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Good morning my lovelies. So it's Sunday today, so let's talk about yesterday. I've got a little bruise here which I tried to cover. So first of all, I'm talking a bit about funny, but I'm talking a bit funny, but I will explain to you in a minute. So yesterday it was a nightmare. The whole journey is supposed to take just an hour, but it took me 2.5. And whatever I chose on my sat nav, whichever way I chose to go, was a nightmare. There was so many roadworks everywhere, and I told you I've booked myself on that website called Just Park, when you can just park on someone's driveway, and it's amazing. £4.60, and it was 10 minutes walk to his treatment room. I was dying for a wee at the end of it. Honestly, I thought I was gonna pee myself. So I knocked on this woman's front door and I asked her if I could use the toilet, and I apologized profusely because I think that was terrible, but she did, bless her, let me to use the toilet. So, as you know, I didn't know what I was going to have done. I just let him really free around my face. Well, I knew I wanted some under my eyes and more in my cheeks, but he decided to soften my chin a bit, and hopefully you can see, you know, those of you who watch me all the time, and you know, afterwards when the first time I had my chin done, a lot of you were saying that it was a bit square and masculine, so you can see he softened it, he's brought it a bit more to a point, so it's not as square. I think I've got lovely jawline now. I had my under eyes done, which is lovely, and a bit more on my cheeks. So the first time I had it more of a contouring, which you do with the Revolax Sub Q, I think it's called. So that filler is a bit thicker. So when you want to reshape something, that's what you use. So I think that's what I had originally in my chin, whereas this time it was almost a bit superficial, you know, just under my skin. So I had a bit on the top of my cheeks, and I love them, I love my fat cheeks. I had a bit here, and then he did whatever he did around my jawline. And also, okay, so you know how my bottom lip is so much fatter and juicier than my top lip, and my bottom lip normally turns all the way out. I have like a huge, I actually have a crease from it. So like if I wear a dark lipstick and I would eat something, my lipstick would be straight on my chin because my lip was so curled under, and that's just the way I suppose I was born. So he injected some here, and that's why I speak funny, and it's like feels like it's protruding. And he actually told me why that is, and that is gonna settle after about a week. And he said that I can massage it as well. But let me tell you what he says. He said the reason for my lip feeling funny is when you put filler above muscle, because some fillers go under the muscle, this one was above. He says that your lip extends below what you see as the lip. I don't know. I don't understand that. It affects movement for about a week. Not always, but in some people will. And he said, or maybe down the line you should have a bit in your top lip to even it out, because now obviously, because he injected here, that pushed my lip a bit up. Instead of being curled under, he pushed it up. So it's a lovely lip, but now my top lip looks a bit pathetic. And yesterday I was adamant I don't know, we've talked about it, it's not that I'm against having lip fillers, and then they can be done so naturally that you wouldn't even know, just like to plump it up. But I've always thought that I had nice shaped lips, so I didn't really ever want to do anything to my lips. So anyway, I'm leaving it now. I'm leaving my face alone. I'm quite happy. I've got a bruise here, it's quite dark. I tried to cover it, but I haven't bruised anywhere else, so I'm really happy, and I'm very happy with the results. So yeah, so he has this treatment room in Highgate, on Highgate High Street. So yeah, let me show you all my angles. Can you see? So my lip used to be like this, turned downwards. Now is, but can you see now my top lip looks a bit flat, but that will all settle down. I just feel really funny. It feels like I'm a bit bruised inside. It feels like I have, you know, like a cotton swab, like dentists put there, but obviously that will settle down. I remember when I had my chin done first time, that felt a bit funny, but this feels absolutely fine. You know, the first time was so stressful when I had the work done first time, because for those of you who watch me all the time, you know I was filming, this was all being filmed, it wasn't me filming. I know Paul filmed some for my channel, but that was filmed for the Fox Clinic. And there was so much going on, you know, there was cameraman, photographer, sound man, and you know, we had to like repeat things or whatever, so it was a bit chaotic, and we couldn't really like sit down and properly talk about it. So yeah, so this time it was much nicer to actually sit down quietly and talk through everything, you know, what I want, what I don't want. I've just filmed this makeup look that's another look with the Charlotte Tilbury. I've got just one more to do, so hopefully I will be able to post those 4 looks with that palette on Wednesday. Okay, my lovelies, I think I'm going to leave it here. Please don't judge this yet, because you know it has to settle down, because people always have a lot of opinions. Please respect it, that this is my choice, and if you don't agree with it, don't do it, but you don't have to tell me about it. Okay, my lovelies, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I see you in my next video. Stay fabulous. Bye.